Yo, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Now, in today's video, we have to talk about this terrible freaking presser that we just got done watching for UFC 307. I mean, the entire, event kind of feels flat. Like, people are calling out the fact that there isn't no real promotion. People are calling out the fact that the poster even looks like it sucks. Like, it feels like this event for UFC 307 looks to be completely low energy, low effort, and the same thing could be said about this presser. This presser absolutely freaking sucked. The fans felt like, I don't know, they were low energy. It just felt like it was weak. It just felt flat, if I'm just being completely honest. I feel like a part of that has to do with the fact that, the people that were asking questions definitely had an agenda. I feel like they're trying to ask questions for fights that no one even really cares about. And with them answering questions, of course, we all know that, like, some of these clips are going to go on the internet, and they're made to go viral, obviously. That they were trying to ask certain questions that could potentially get people out there excited to watch these fights. And in my opinion, I feel like it did a terrible job at that. I feel like the translator did more talking than freaking some of these other fighters. If I'm just being honest, the women fighters did a whole lot more talking than the main event, which is something that I've never seen before. I feel like the presser should definitely be surrounded around the main event. I feel like the biggest fight here, without a doubt, is Alex Pereira versus Khalil Roundtree. Nothing comes close to it. There's no other fight here that's more important than Alex Pereira versus Khalil Roundtree. I don't understand why the people asking questions were straying away from that. I feel like Khalil Roundtree and Alex Pereira only got asked a couple of questions. I feel like Raquel Pennington, Juliana Pena, and Kayla Harrison got asked way more freaking questions, like way more freaking questions than Alex Pereira and Khalil Roundtree. And if I'm just being honest, who freaking cares? Who cares about their fights? Let's be real. Let's be freaking real. I mean, I know what you guys are gonna say. Oh, you're a casual MMA fan. You don't care about WMMA, bro. I care about the main event. I can't be the only one who thinks like this, bro. Like, I just feel like, I mean, obviously, yeah, their fights are important. I guess like Kayla Harrison is probably gonna end up winning this fight anyways, and of course Raquel Pennington, versus Juliana Pena is a big fight for their division. But I mean, I don't know. You can't force me to care. Like, you can't force me to to give a fuck. And I feel like the people that were asking the questions, they're trying to force the fans to care. And that pisses me off because the presser was completely freaking dead. What One other thing that I don't get is, why wasn't Joaquin Buckley and Steven Wonderboy Thompson included in the presser? I mean, I know that they're not in the main event. They're not in the main event or in the main card, whatever. But they should definitely be getting some freaking airtime. They should be getting some time, on the mic, without a doubt. I feel like they would have done a way better job at keeping, this presser a lot more interesting and a lot more intriguing to watch from an entertainment value. Um, and they have a pretty interesting fight going on as well for them too. I feel like they should have been definitely included into this main card over some other fights. Roman Dolidze and Kevin Holland got asked like two questions. Jose Aldo versus Mario Bautista, they got asked like two questions as well. I just feel like most of the presser was just surrounded about WMMA, and don't get me wrong, I guess, they deserve their own whatever. But in terms of everything else that's going on, or everything else that this card is surrounded on, I feel like they're the fights that are the least interesting. And they took up like at least 60 to 70% of the time. For anybody out there that was like, oh, damn, I missed the press conference, bro. Let me just tell you, you didn't miss out on much. This press conference was like solid, like 5.8 out of 10. 5.8 out of 10. Khalil Roundtree goes on a believe, achieve type, moment that kind of falls a little bit flat. I mean, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, that was bad. It was a bad press conference, a lame press conference. It felt dead. It felt like no one even trying. Like, the UFC doesn't care. I don't know. For the fans, this one definitely wasn't it. It definitely wasn't it. And if you missed the press conference, trust me, you guys didn't miss out on much. But anyways, hopefully the fights are more entertaining than the press conference. I mean, that's everything that we should be caring about more, as like MMA fans, UFC fans. I know I don't, whatever, I'm being super negative in this video. It is what it is. At the end of the day, what we should be caring about more is the actual product in the fights. If they put on, they got one last chance with me. They better put on some amazing freaking performances, right? Because they were talking a good one. The they were definitely talking a good one. So hopefully, the entertainment that we get on Saturday is worth, a bad presser. That's what I hope. But this was a really, really bad press conference. Like I said, as expected, I really didn't do too much talking. For some reason, Joaquin Buckley and Stephen Wonderboy Thompson aren't in the press conference. Like I said, I feel like they would have done a way better job at keeping things interesting. I felt like Joaquin Buckley and Kevin Holland going back at it, it would have been really, really entertaining rather than hearing this translator translate for like I don't know how many freaking times. He did way more talking than he was supposed to, in my opinion. But anyways, it is what it is. It's just a presser. It really is just a presser. Hopefully the fights make up for it. Um, and like I said, I feel like for the past couple of weeks, we've been hearing about the UFC just putting in low effort after low effort. It is really showing with the promo. The promo for this entire card was really, really low. It was really, really bad, really, really low effort. And also the I guess the promo, right? The promo poster was pretty low effort as well. And like I said, today at the press conference, it just felt dead in there. It just really felt dead in there, if I'm just being completely honest. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I know I'm being super negative about this. I mean, it is what it is. I told you guys that I was gonna make a reaction video to the press conference, and this is my super honest reaction to it. Like I said, I feel like they're trying to make us care about some of these fights that, I'm gonna just be honest, the community really doesn't care for, and they're trying really hard to get us to care, and I just feel like it's putting a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. I'm just being completely honest, but those are my 2 cents about this press conference. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about this entire press conference altogether. You guys agree, disagree with some of my points? Am I being a casual, right? Am I being a casual fan because I don't care about some of these fights? Let me know down in the comment section below. But as always, it's a pleasure. Peace out and have a good one.